I'm standing here by a cool looking old MGTD, and I just have to show you this. I have to apologize. A friend of mine who owns this car brought it to me and said, "Hey Kent, could you clean this engine?" I wish I would have taken some pictures before we actually did this, but you could not even see the red paint on the engine. We're talking over 50 years of grease on this engine. This car is mostly all original. It's not a restored example by any means. But I want to show you now the after effects of us going after this. It took a couple hours because it was really, really filthy. Okay, it's not show quality, but it does have the patina of an original car. And if you've been around old cars, you know how much people like these cars when they're quote unquote nice drivable barn finds, if I could say. But once again, you couldn't see any of the red here. This was all caked up with grease. This is grease everywhere. In fact, the whole area just looked black. So we went after this with my technique, not using a pressure washer, not using excessive amounts of water, because you've got a number of things that could get wet here that would keep this engine from starting up. The other thing you have to be careful about when you're using something like a pressure washer on these old engines are the wiring harnesses. The wiring harnesses and this old style fabric covered wire, you can blast the insulation right off the wires on these old cars, and you can even shred V-belts with a pressure washer. So you do have to be careful. That's why I like using my technique. But take a look at this. Isn't this a cool old 4-cylinder engine? So if you're interested in learning more about my techniques of cleaning and detailing old car engines and engine compartments, and not just old cars, this works great on new cars, particularly cars with lots of computer equipment, because my method, you don't use a lot of water and you definitely don't spray around inside the engine compartment. But it's happened to a lot of people where, oh no, my engine won't run. So if you want to learn more, I have an on-demand video available on my website. If you want to see more, read more about that, just follow the link below in the show more. In the show more description of this video, I'll have a link which will take you right to that on-demand video.